If you guys can't already tell by the title, it's another Q&A. How's it going, guys? It's Billy here, and of course, in a Q&A, I'm going to be answering some of the questions that you guys have been posting to me on Twitter. So earlier this week, I asked you guys with the little hashtag AskTR, just to kind of get a feel for what you guys want to know about me, what I do, anything like that. Nothing's really off limits, either that or I just don't pick your question. So let's get it started, and in no particular order, with RN Gamer YT, and they ask, what product is your dream product to review? So for something like this, it's such a difficult thing to say because is it something in the realm of possibility? Is it something that exists or doesn't exist? And for this question, I'm going to just pick something that exists right now that I've seen in person, but I would love to just try out, and that would be a Tesla. Now, mostly coming in from their Model S line, I would just love to try it. Just the whole aspect of having that little tablet interface in the car. It's all electric. There's no gasoline using in that thing. I just think it's an incredible piece of technology. I would love to take one for a round, maybe even for a week or so, try everything out on it, because ultimately I'm thinking about that one day. If I ever have enough money and I need a new car, that I would want to purchase something like a Tesla. Now the next question comes from Addictions, and they ask, what has been my favorite product that I've reviewed thus far? Now, if you guys look back at some of my previous videos, I've taken a look at a lot of different products from a bunch of different categories, and overall, I can't really pick out a favorite. It's like trying to ask a parent to pick out their favorite child. In all honesty, some of them I just really didn't enjoy that much, but some of them I really did, and I'm going to just pick one that I still use daily, and that's going to be the Nexus 6P. Now, I reviewed that back in 2015 near the end of the year, and to this day, I still use it as a phone on the daily basis. So I guess if you're going to be talking about longevity and actually picking a product that would be your favorite, why not pick one that I actually use every single day? And that would be the Nexus 6P. Next up is from Finley, and they ask, will you buy me Overwatch? No. Next question is from Sniper Master Dude, and they ask, could you do more PC builds? And you know what, Sniper Master Dude? This is one thing that I'm kind of slowly moving the channel towards, is more like PC and PC gaming, because that is where I like consumer tech stuff, but for me, my passion has always been more within PC hardware itself, building computers, modifying them to do my will essentially, and to do whatever I want with them, and just to do cool things with them, see what they're capable of, and just have something great to kind of use. Some people like to do that kind of stuff with their cars. For me, that's going to be PCs, and that's what I kind of want to move my channel slowly towards and move more into that kind of realm of PC and PC gaming. And our next question is coming in from John, and they ask, how long have you and your brother been doing YouTube? For those unaware, my brother is indeed Typical Gamer, and he's been doing YouTube since around 2010. That's at least when his very first video came out on, was it like May of 2010? Something around there. And that was about Red Dead Redemption. He uploaded some gameplay of multiplayer that he was doing at the time. Now, actually, he'd been doing online stuff, not particularly YouTube, in and around, I would say, 2008 or so. So he's been in the game for 8 years or so. That's quite a while for him already. For me, I kind of got into the YouTube stuff a little bit later than him, which was last year in 2015 when I started this channel. If you guys want to go take a look at that video, I do on occasion, and I still cringe a little bit just because it was the very first video that I had ever done, the first time in front of a camera in a long time, and really trying to put something forward. That kind of production for me was very new and very different, and you know what? I've grown a lot from it, and I'm really proud of where I've been and where I am now. And our next question comes from Henry Becks, and they ask, what is my favorite game ever? Now, this is such a tough one to answer because within my life, there have been different phases of which game has kind of been my favorite. And that all really depends on the certain stages that I have been in my life. For example, there was a time where the only game I really played was League of Legends. I absolutely loved it. I played it with a group of friends. We had such a good time. We would log in almost every day and play it until the wee hours of the night. Then that moved to World of Warcraft at a different point. Another one for me was also Battlefield 3 when that came out. But as I mentioned, it really depends where in my life I was at. At one point, it was 2007. So Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare came out, and so did TF2. And those two games were my absolute favorite. Yeah, and I mean TF2, Team Fortress 2, not Titanfall 2. So that was back when the Orange Box was released. So it really depended on certain times in my life that whatever I was playing at the time was kind of my favorite game. Right now, I'm playing a lot of Battlefield 1, Overwatch, Hearthstone, and those are, I would say, my favorite games at the moment right now because those are the ones that I'm primarily playing. King Panda 088 asks, have you ever heard about the new OnePlus 3T? And if so, what are your thoughts? So I just quickly looked over some of the announcements for it. I would consider it almost an S upgrade to the OnePlus 3, meaning that if you have a OnePlus 3 right now, the little spec bumps, that's the camera improvement, processor improvement, and battery improvement. I don't think if you have a OnePlus 3 right now would be significantly better just to like have the hassle of selling it and then buying the new one. So I would say if you're at a OnePlus 3 right now, something that is not really worthwhile, and maybe look for the OnePlus 4 when that comes out at a later time. But if you have an older phone, maybe you have like, I don't know, an iPhone 4 or 4S or a Galaxy S4, S5. This might be something that you would look towards if you need a new phone right now because your current phone is broken. So I would consider that if you have an older phone and you need something new and you want something new, to take a look at something like the OnePlus 3T. But if you have a OnePlus 3 right now, the non-T version, I don't really consider this something to be a worthy upgrade at this current moment, and I would just wait until the OnePlus 4. Now, last but certainly not least is Stephen Hurry, and they ask, have you ever shaved your head? Now, Stephen, for that question, I'm going to be a little bit nitpicky. Now, do you mean fully shaved, like, completely nothing, like bald look, just shave it down to almost nothing, where you're just getting really, really, really close shave, or just shave it down with like a zero buzz cut? Because I've done that one before, actually, at least 2 or 3 times in my life, but I've never gone down and actually taken a razor afterwards and like, completely taken it all the way down. But you could probably see from some of my previous videos, I had a really short haircut with a zero buzz all the way down. So if you consider that shaved head, then yeah, I've had it. But if you consider it where you shave it all the way down with a razor, no, I've never done it that close before. Alrighty, folks, so that's our Q&A number 5 for the month of December in 2016. I don't really do these every single month. When I see that I haven't done one in a while and I see some new questions that I want to answer, that's usually when I do them, guys. So thank you very much for everyone who submitted a question. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the answers and were satisfied with them. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press that thumbs up button, but if you didn't, be sure to press that thumbs down button instead, and be sure to let me know why you didn't enjoy it by leaving a comment in the comment section below. Otherwise though, guys, thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.